I can't even remember the first piano lesson I had. Ever since I can remember, music has always been like a part of just who I am. Everybody can relate to it, and to be able to express that and have that gift to share with other people is just amazing.
I had seen my first Disney movie. I think it was Cinderella, from what I remember. That movie is pretty scary for a 3-year-old. It really made me fall in love with that princessy golden age sound.
My brother is someone that I've always adored with all of my heart, but also felt a little sense of competition with because we're only 2 years apart. So when he picked up the violin, I knew that I needed an instrument that was a little bit bigger and a little bit better, and so I chose the cello.
It was my first concert ever, and I just remember walking on stage and being so scared of the audience and of what people were gonna think of me singing. But then the world kind of became still, and it was just me and the music. And in that moment, I knew that that was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
I really love the feeling of performance. That having been said, I also suffered from severe cases of performance anxiety, which made that feeling of needing to perform even a little bit more complicated.
I remember my brothers and sisters thinking that I was crazy because I was always, making music out of something. And then I got a trumpet. Oh my gosh. Just the first honking sound that I made, I knew I wanted to do it.
As it turned out, removing music from the central position it occupied in my life was like an ectomy of some sort. It was like removing some part of me. And I said, well, I've got to be a musician. I have to go on. I have to see where this takes me.
I grew up in a Dominican culture where music was just everywhere. Even though I didn't understand American music, I was able to feel some type of way, which I think that's the powerful part of music.
Having this connection that isn't only through words, but also through sound and music is just something unlike any other connection I could have.
I don't think there's any art form or communication form as raw as just music. You don't even have to have the background in music to relate with it, and I think that's really something special.
It makes the guy over there and the woman over there feel too, and it makes them feel different things. It's a visceral response.
It's an unlocking key to empathy, to understanding other people, to communicating. This is our soul. This is who we are, and we have to continue to do it.
I have this drive that can honestly never be satiated.
I feel like there's a part of me that's just a little bit more powerful when I'm on stage.
I called my mom, and I was like, yeah, I won. And then she kind of started screaming, I think.
When I got the email, I thought, God, Anya.
I just remember screaming and hugging my mom in the car.
Opportunities like the Fidelity Young Artist Competition, they serve a very important role in developing performers' life.
This gives us the opportunity to give back, all of us at the Boston Pops.
I remember coming here in 5th or 6th grade and sitting way up there in one of the upper levels, and I thought, this place is so big.
I went from singing with backup tracks to being able to have the honor to perform with the Boston Pops. That's just insane to me.
It's surreal to think that I will be playing on this stage that has been graced by the likes of Yo-Yo Ma and Itzhak Perlman and Isaac Stern.
Oh my goodness, to sing with the Boston Pops at the age of 16? That has to be tremendous. It has to be wonderful.
14, 15, 16 years old, you get to do that? Pretty cool.
I'll probably be really nervous. My hands will be sweaty, which is not ideal for piano, but it's just amazing to be able to share music with other people in such a beautiful place.
I don't think anything really compares to getting to share my music with such a large audience.
Since I've grown up listening to Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, all these singers that are just powerful women, when I get on stage, I'm like, I'm a powerful woman. I can do it too.
I am really looking forward to it. God, I can't even make a coherent sentence when thinking about this.
The Boston Pops is world famous, and it's just a dream come true.
I want them to walk away completely and utterly satisfied, and they're gonna be like, wow, that was a show.